Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Sentient Dessert. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I have a dollop of Jiggly Jigsaws followed by a bit of Genshin Impact. So, strap in, get ready. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Hey, how you doing, PK? Welcome to the stream tonight. Do not go there. Bit later than I wanted to get on, but just trying to exist right now. Why do I keep doing that? So I'm going to be making a few changes to what I stream. I'm still going to be doing my jigsaw puzzles, but I'm going to be following them usually with something else. It's going to be something more exciting usually, but we'll see. Doing Dark Souls as a dessert first as well might be fun. Because I have never played any of the Dark Souls games. I've got 1, 2, and... I don't know, I know I've got 1 and 2. So I'm gonna be breaking those out in the relatively near future. Saturdays, I'm going to be devoting most of the time doing, Final Fantasy XIV, progressing the story there, and then doing various raids and explaining tactics and whatnot. So half learning, half fun. Half teaching as well. And probably teaching myself how to play certain classes again. Kind of forget after being gone so long. Bard is ingrained in me because I've been a bard for as long as I've played the game. I think 6, maybe 7 years? 6 years? But, yeah, Genshin Impact is going to be one that I'm going to be doing relatively frequently. Because I'm enjoying that. Hope others will enjoy it. I have been looking at going back to Hollow Knight and trying to complete that. Since that I kind of left off in the middle of it. Frustration can get to ya. I have what they sometimes call stupid fingers. yeah, tonight I'm basically going to be going over to Genshin after this. And if I'm up to it, I might something old school afterwards. I was enjoying the Mega Mans. Maybe I'll hit Mega Man 4 tonight. I do enjoy me some Mega Man platforming. I'm curious if the PlayStation... Oh. Sounds like I'll be lucky to master a belt buckle. Yeah, that... I struggle with belt buckles sometimes. And I completely forgot what I was going to say next. That was great. Now, I don't know if this is a cassowary or an emu. I am not as well versed with large birds as it could be. Now, one thing that I do appreciate are birds of prey, or as other people call them, nuns. I think one of the reasons that I haven't really done a set schedule for any of my gaming is because it's difficult for me. I am a creature of habit, and many times if a habit gets broken, it does not come back as easily, and the streaming thing is one of them. That sounds like it should actually work, but when I set up the schedule, I also do not necessarily know how I'm going to be feeling, and I'm a depressive. I have depression, and you know, some days you're not up to doing anything. Usually those are the streams that I will sit down and not say anything for the entire stream. Or as other people call those streams, thank goodness he stopped talking. But, seriously, folks, I just don't always feel up to... I feel like doing the stream sometimes is like being on stage, performing, and partially is in my mind centered around that. So I have lofty goals, and I'm trying to gradually get myself to keeping those goals going. And it's like getting back into Final Fantasy XIV. I tried to get back a while back, tried to re-enter the game, but I joined back up right as they introduced the latest relic weapon. And if you know anything about burnout, 14 will give you burnout if you try to get the relic weapon. And I got all of them. Now they've got the second part for the upgrade available, and I've tried to go in a couple times to do that. And I need to do it soon because they're going to be doing another update. Sounds like near the beginning of December. I don't think they're going to do anything for the relic weapons themselves, but there's going to be new content and people are going to go away from the events as much as they can because it does get monotonous. But monotony can be fun, depending upon how you deal with it. One already play. Huh. I might be thinking of a different stream. Trying to keep things as something that I enjoy, as well as enjoy streaming. And I'm well aware that my machine is not nice enough to accept a lot of the strains that I put on it when it comes to streaming, which is one of the main reasons why I've gone away from doing the fast-paced, fast-action games. Because, you know, even with Genshin, I'm seeing some pixelization, and I don't like that. I would really love not to have the pixelization there, but at the same time, I really want to stream the game. And it's not so bad that you can't see what's going on. Minor details are gone, yes, but less about that and more about just having fun. Because if you're streaming games and you're not enjoying it, then you're doing something wrong. Sincerely, you're doing something wrong. I do not see Rest of Bird. Years down the line, I'm going to be looked at as that weird puzzle person. I'm okay with that. I am completely okay with that. I'm kind of curious as to how many people that record themselves playing classical music get strikes against them from the people that have rights to various performances by other people. I found that in the what was that game? One of the, not Half-Life, am I trying to think of? BioShock. One of the BioShock games, one of the things that was flagged on one of those videos was the use of a use of Mozart's Requiem at one point. Like, really? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. So I just wonder how many people that are not streaming a game, what have you, doing with strikes like that. How monotonous it can become with various people claiming copyright on something that you made. I mean, it's got to be really hard for some of these smaller creators, especially if a song sounds anything like or has sampled something that sounds like, not necessarily sampled the song itself, but something that sounds like something else. If anything, over the past if there's anything I've learned from watching the news regarding the music industry, they don't care about other people's rights. They just care about getting their money when it comes to anything related to copyright. And the ironic thing, the thing that I find just hilarious, is that if the recording industry, if the movie industry, if all these industries embraced the new technologies that come out instead of fighting so hard against them, then they would be doing a lot better in the long run. Like MP3s, well, they did not like that. Completely screwed up a lot of the metrics for the entire system, and it took them how long to figure out how to do it, how to actually, you know, work with people to get things done. I was reading about the one case that most people talked about when it came to music and online piracy and that kind of stuff, and it was the Metallica and Napster thing. And, you know, when I first heard it, it was just kind of like, you know, it's kind of stupid for them to think that, you know, this isn't going to happen. But what I discovered was that, yeah, Metallica was very right to be pissed at what happened. What occurred, according to what I had read, was that they had just recorded a single for a movie soundtrack. I think it was one of the Mission Impossibles, so not a good movie soundtrack. And before it was even released, it was already shared multiple times over Napster. Now, I understand being angry when something like that happens. However, in that situation, it's not really the people at Napster, it's not their fault. That really was a matter of somebody in the recording studio was doing it. And that really was my takeaway from a lot of that. They had a right to be angry, but I think they directed their anger at the wrong entity. Because somebody there was uploading music without permission for probably a long time. So yeah, I'm not gonna say Metallica were right or wrong in how they handled things, because that's beside the point. I am going to say that they certainly went after the wrong people. Is this an emu or a cassowary? Tell yet. A land bird. Suppose another reason that I don't really I do like the streaming, but I also need to have multiple sources of stimulation going on. So when I normally game, I have music playing, I have a TV show in the background playing, I have a lot of stuff going on. And when I go through and I play the gacha games, I go through my dailies on those. I'm doing them 2 at a time. I do more, but my machine, I don't think, could handle more. It's using BlueStacks and Momo. Because some games don't work on both platforms. I prefer Mumu because it seems less resource intensive. But BlueStacks, the only one that will play certain games for me. But even one of those has been crashing a lot since the last update. Game update, not the program update. Other. I think if I do get a following, I'm gonna be checking to see what games would be fun to watch. Maybe set up a reward. Pick what game gets played next, with some minor stipulations. I'd say that I would play it for at least an hour. And I'd just play it for at least an hour if it was something that didn't have, well, I think a game that I own would probably be good, but I do have a plethora of games to try. I really want to do Into the Woods. Woods, or is it In the Woods? In the Woods at Night? Some game with a similar title, I don't. Woods at Night? I'll come back at this. I've tried it there. Oh. I'm expecting fun things in the future. I believe I've been doing these puzzles for almost 5 months. 4 months. 4 months. I can't count. Oh, I said I was going to be doing some changes. One of those changes, the bad quizzes I've been doing, I'm going to be just recording those and then uploading them independently. So those will no longer be on Twitch, but they will be over on YouTube. I don't think many people tuned in for those anyway. We're almost done. Need more people. Alright. I think that's an emu. Not an ostrich because it's... well, I don't know what it is. Say something in the comments. So, I'm going to do my usual outro, but stick around. I'm just doing that for the upload. I will be doing Genshin Impact momentarily, so like, subscribe, comment only if you want to. I won't hold it against you if you don't. Be kind out there. Have a good solar cycle.